YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy TriniFX here, back with another video. And today, guys, this video is not going to be long. I just want to go over the importance of having a solid trade psychology and trade management, and not FOMOing into any trades. So today was a perfect example. We're going to start on a 15-minute time frame here. We could see midnight open. According to my model, price traded lower and then closed above midnight and was heading higher. Pre-market, London traded higher. So going into today, actually initially I was bullish. I wanted price to trade back into this 15-minute fair value gap and give me a run higher. But the market had other ideas, especially if we were coming off a weekly and a daily gap. So I was expecting higher prices. However, on market open, we saw price trade higher. It never took out that high and began to trade lower. So I watched it trade down, and I'm telling myself, okay, it's gonna find some support. And then I dropped to my 5-minute time frame, and that's where I saw price create this 5-minute fair value gap. So this is the first fair value gap created on a 5 or a 15-minute time frame. So market open and basically started to trade lower. So when I saw this, I marked it off. I was looking at these relative equal lows here. These were too smooth. So if price was to go lower, that was the target, and then maybe it would have gone higher. So I dropped to my 1-minute time frame immediately after it traded into the 5-minute. Let me just get to my chart here, and this is what we could have seen, guys. Market open, traded higher. Yes, it traded into a 1-minute fair value gap. However, it didn't trade into a higher time frame fair value gap. So I put a little less emphasis on this, especially on market open, because price could be a little volatile at 9:30. So price traded lower, and clearly you could have seen it was gravitating to the 7 o'clock low. So it traded back into the 5-minute. We had one push, two push, three pushes higher, and price could not even reach consequent encroachment. So once the third candle closed, that's where I entered. However, guys, I was preoccupied doing some other business, and I was actually on my phone. So I entered there, and as price was trading lower, I quickly moved my stop to break even, guys. Rookie mistake. I should have just let the trade play out, accept the risk, and let the trade play out, win, lose, or draw. But I'm only human, so I move my stops to break even, and this candle wicked back up, and then it just dropped immediately. So when I looked back and I saw price close to my sell side take profit, my initial take profit, all I could have done was shake my head. My feelings were telling me jump back in, it's going to go lower, but I had to restrain myself, guys, because too many times I would have jumped back in the trade and it would have gone against me and have taken a loss. And then afterwards, I would have been upset with myself. Why did I jump back in? The move has already taken place. Wait for another setup or come back tomorrow. So in this trade today, I got the trade correct. However, I was distracted, and it didn't work out. So I just closed my charts and I said, I'll come back tomorrow. And that takes a lot of discipline, because I've blown many accounts, rushing trades or jumping back in or seeing these big bearish candles and thinking it's going to go lower, and more times than not, price reversed and I lost even more. So I've tried to remain disciplined. Don't FOMO. There'll always be another trade, guys. The market is going to be there tomorrow, or even later on. If I stayed, I probably could have gotten a trade. So I've learned to walk away. So if there's anything you get out of this video, guys, I really wanted to emphasize: don't FOMO, remain in control of your emotions, and you are in control. You are the one that click buy or sell. And sometimes the best trade is a trade that we don't take, right? Because you gotta preserve your capital. How many of you have been, profitable and then lost it, profitable, lost it? So you're either a break-even trader or you're just losing. Psychology is a major part of your trading career. So guys, I hope you found this video insightful. I hope you take me on and you remember, what I said in this video. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Stay safe, guys. Bye bye.